dry it, especially if I straighten it, it's just too soft and fluffy and just, it's too much. I prefer it the day after. So this is the day after spray, and you just spray it on your hair. It says up to 50 pumps for mid-length hair, but I think 50 pumps would be about that much of the bottle, and so that's far too much, so I'll probably put about 10-15 on there to cover all of my hair. But it's the best hair product that I've ever bought, so I'd definitely recommend that. You can get that from Boots. I have quite a small Boots near me and it has it in there, so that's really good. I think most will sell it, and I would definitely recommend sort of, I've tried out quite a lot of products from Lee Stafford and I've found that they've all done exactly what they've said they're going to do, so that's really good. Okay, so the first way that I put my fringe back is just the basic, taking all of it back and then clipping it like that. Now I would just do that if I was in a rush. It's not really how I like to do it. How I like to do it is to take quite a big section like this and push it up like that and then secure it with a hair grip. But I find that having it there really doesn't suit my face. I'm not sure why. I think it just makes it look too long and I just don't like that. So these are the ways that I like to do it, and that I will do it on a daily basis. So first of all, just pushing as much of it over to that side as I can. I'll sort of take this section and just twist it and then push it and then secure it with a hair grip. Just pop that in there. And that is what I wear when I go to work, when I haven't got a lot of time, but that is a better way for me to put it rather than putting it straight back. I prefer to put it to the side. The second way, this is like my new favourite, this is what I do pretty much all the time. It takes a little bit longer, but I start from here, get two sections, twist, and then take another piece from the front and then twist that, and then just keep going like this. So taking another piece from the front and twisting and then just keeping going. This takes like 3 or 4 minutes to do, and it looks like you've spent a long time doing it. It looks really good as well. I really like this. And then just clipping that there. And then another thing that you can do with if you wanted to style your hair, what would look really good with this is if you've got all of the hair that's behind it and just, I'm not going to do it all for you now, but just bumped it up, like sort of like that. And this looks really good with curly hair. It doesn't really work in my hair if I've straightened all my hair. My hair's usually too soft for it to stay. That is where the dry shampoo would come in, and the day after spray. So I'd say that this is my favourite way to put it back. Sometimes I'll go all the way down there, but then I end up having to clip it behind my head, which if I then decide to put my hair up, it doesn't look too cracking. Or I'll usually sort of go down to about here The bad thing about this though is if you have disgusting roots, like I do at the moment, they are really bad roots. As you can see, the ends of my hair are black and my roots are ginger. So that doesn't look too good. But yeah, I don't really mind, but it doesn't bother me, but my friend keeps pointing it out because he thinks I should dye my hair black again. But I'm thinking of going a different colour, so they can't dye over this, so I need to wait for it to fade out a little bit. So if anybody knows any good hair stripping things that I can buy online, I mean, I know in the US you can buy sort of L'Oreal like home kits to strip the hair dye out of your hair, but I can't find any in the UK anywhere. So if anybody knows of any of them, please let me know, because then I can get this done a lot quicker. But yeah, I want to go sort of a lighter colour rather than black all the time, so I need to wait for the black to grow up before I can dye it again. So yeah, that's my 4 ways of putting my fringe back. There's one other way that I do it. 1 second, I'll just take this out. Other than just getting it and clipping it back like that. Just sort of like that, which I don't do very often. I do a small French plait going down, but I find that the twisting method looks just as good and takes half the time. So a French plait, it's really easy to do, but it's hard to do on yourself. So you start off as if you're going to do a normal plait, and so you've started off as if you're going to do a normal plait, and then once you've done the first 2, take a section from here and add it to the piece that you've already got, and then cross that piece over, so that's in the middle, and then take a section from the left side. Oh. And then cross that over, so that's in the middle, and then take a section from the right side, and keep going. So just keep taking sections and moving them. Now, I'm not perfect at this at all. I am still in my practicing stage of this completely, and sometimes they end up kind of going as if they're going to go back, and I think they kind of go as if they're going to go that way and down again. So if anybody's got any tips on how I could do this better, that would be really helpful. With these, you have to just remember that you have to pull them really tight. So just keep going, adding a section and then crossing it over and pulling it tight, and it will start looking something like that. And it's actually quite good that I've got such bad roots, because you can actually see it a lot easier. I find that these look so much more effective on people with blonde hair than with brown hair. And it looks so much more effective when you've got your hair straight, this one does. But again, it's a lot harder to do because your hair's all soft, and I just find it really hard to do things when your hair's too soft. I like it to have a bit of texture to it. Okay, so then I would usually stop about there, and then again pop the grips in. I just put 2 in, kind of crossing over each other. And I would do this when I've got a little bit more time on my hands, because you can tell that it's a lot better than the twisted one, although the twisted one just